Good morning, and thank you for being with us till now. This is Good Morning Uganda Extra, an extension of Good Morning Uganda. In case you've just joined, I'm Robert Chirapunyonyitono, and this is part of our morning show that runs from 6:30 till the hour of 9 with an extension to 10. Now, in Good Morning Uganda agenda, we usually have guests and we discuss a number of topics ranging from economics, politics, finances, so much we do discuss. And this morning, we are going to be discussing something that is aimed at creating jobs, but also selling to the world what is being done in Uganda. And this is the Idea Festival. It's going to be the first of its kind in Uganda, and it will be at Kajansi Grounds, Uganda Clays. And joining me on set, I have two gentlemen who are the brains behind this, and they will be telling us more of actually what this is all about, how you can be part of it, because anything that aims at creating employment for sure is something that we should all embrace. We have a lot of people with so many ideas. We have a lot of people who have come out and made a number of innovations, but they are not known. Some are just known to their communities. We have many that want to add on these ideas to better them, value addition, make them more productive, make more money, but they don't know that even these people are somewhere, and here they are all going to be coming together. But let me first introduce my guests. I have Mutebi Benedict, who is the director, Unique Port Grills. You're most welcome, Mutebi.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, viewers. My name is Benedict Mutebi, and I'm the person behind Unique Port Grills, a new innovation here in Uganda, which I discovered myself. I worked on it, and I would like to bring it on board.
Very interesting. Well, we shall get to know more about that. And then just next to me is Anthony Owesige, who happens to be the director of Umoja wa Vijana Farming Association. You're most welcome.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, Uganda. My name, as you have heard, Anthony Owesige, the chairperson or the director of Umoja wa Vijana Farming Association, and the person who came with an idea of introducing others in different sectors of ICT, agriculture, and many innovations to make sure that we come together to create more jobs, to create more skills, to add value to our products. So that's why we are here this morning.
Now, that well said, I think I should better know you more people than just saying we came up with this idea. When you talk about Umoja wa Vijana Farming Association, what do you really do?
The word Umoja wa Vijana, it's in Kiswahili, but in English, it means togetherness of the youth, when the youth comes together. So I introduced this association so that we can bring different organizations, different farming associations, and different youths on the platform to create for them a platform whereby we can come together and do innovative things, development things that can develop us, things that can help us to get incomes, most especially in this economic shutdown that we are in our country, but also globally.
Now, you've talked about things would mean so much.
Yes, sir.
So what are some of these that you're talking about as things that you do?
For example, in Kachiri, in Wakiso, we introduced rabbit keeping. And in this rabbit keeping, our vision was to make sure that after having many rabbits, we shall introduce centers whereby we shall be having the rabbit meat roasting in a special way. Because rabbit meat is on high demand, and many people really, they know it as a special and unique meat of its kind. So we started that. Then also we are making the sugarcane juice. I have many partners, many youths on the platform, on the ground. We are making the sugarcane juice. And in this sugarcane juice, we found that also people, it's on the high demand also here in Kampala, but also outside the Kampala. So we said, when we start slowly by bringing up these things, adding value onto them, people will be more interested and others also will be getting to know about it.
Okay, now at least we know what Umoja wa Vijana does. Benedict, when we talk about this pot grill,
Yes.
what exactly, unique pot grills, what exactly are we talking about? What do you do? Because this will better inform later when you go to the issue of the festival.
Exactly. So I came up with a concept, adding value, but looking out for something unique that is not, on market, that has not been seen before. I happen to have traveled out of Uganda to Asian countries, and I observed that there is a way they are producing their grills in a particular way. So I kind of got interest. And when I came back to Uganda here, I spent some years working. So I thought to introduce this kind of idea and do research on it. How can someone roast meat in a pot and comes out nicely? When I talk about this, people do not understand it well, but it is real. So I came up, started doing research, got pots, tried them out, and it was working. In that, when you get this meat and put it in a pot, like you have our traditional pots, such food cooked in those pots is very unique in the way of the taste, unique in the way it looks like. So in the pot, when I put it there, it came out nicely, and then I put it on board. I started producing it on a small scale, one of a kind today in Uganda. So it worked well. Now I want to put it to another level. I'm ready to bring it up on board so that I can train youth for jobs in that. In that, when you such an idea, when it's put to the communities or to the group of youths or to the group of women, something like that, it can create more of employment. Say like you see people are roasting chicken on roadsides. I'm giving an example. So we can have like this pot, once that pot is set in a particular area, it can cook and it has got an advantage. It's in the form of an oven. In that, when you put meat in that pot to grill and cover it up, there won't be smoke, there won't be pollution. It's just be inside cooking and be ready within 2 hours. You're ready to have something on table. And something on table which is unique, which is tasty, and which does not need a lot of energy to prepare it, like charcoal.
Let me hope my producer could be having some of the images or a clip about what this pot looks like, because we want to better understand. I'm now trying to figure out, I grew up seeing pots. Is it the ordinary pot that I know, the round one and then with the neck? But I hope I'll be having those images sooner than later onto the screen for our viewers to better understand. Now we are looking at the idea of festivals, where we are going to see a number of actually things coming up, and this is going to be in Kajansi. Now this takes me back to the brain behind this. When you talk about a festival, then we have ideas, various ideas. So idea festival, what is that at the back of your mind that you want to see happen? And how is this festival going to be? We've had a number of festivals in Uganda. We had our famous Nyege Nyege. Recently we had Kenzo had his festival. Now this is about ideas, but what it is like? Create more picture for us to better appreciate what you're having.
Yes, the Idea Festival, it's unique and of its own. Instead of doing the music festival, I said, no, at this time, let's host an Idea Festival, whereby we shall be welcoming the startups, the people who have different ideas in agriculture, in foods and beverages, in ICT, in transport, and who can at least come on board having the ideas of building others, who have the ideas at least which can help to support the youth, to people who are underemployed in our country. So that's why this idea festival is of its kind, that it will host different people with different ideas, whereby if you have started your business and you are like nowhere, you are supposed to be in this idea festival, whereby you will get an opportunity, you will get a platform, people will get to know what you are doing, what you came up with, because there where you are, people may be not knowing what you are doing, and you would like to show it publicly that I started this, I'm doing this. So on this idea festival, it will be a platform to give you an opportunity to showcase what you have, what you are thinking. What I know, when you have an idea always, it's the capital. Many people does not know about that. You can just write down something you think, you have it in your mind. That is already capital. Because we have many funders, we have many investors who are likely to see our ideas and they buy them. I was talking to one of my friends of recent and say in Uganda, people does not buy ideas. But I told him, no, our Uganda has changed. Now people need new ideas. They need new ideas which are unique. When we speak of an idea, it's a unique thing. You need to come out, with a new concept of doing things. Like my friend here, as we was saying, that he grilled the meat in the pots. When I met him, we were in Nikololo, I saw it of its own and very special. That's why I was very interested in his project. So on this idea festival, we shall be welcoming to everyone that you have an idea, you have started something, maybe you are there somewhere and you are not known, and you want to show it, that people will know what you are thinking, people will know what you are doing and what you can do.
Now, my brother, you seem not to have a specific target. You seem for everybody, all inclusion. Won't you end up being everywhere yet nowhere? Because a person who just has an idea is welcome. A person who has something, he got an innovator, is welcome. The general public, they are also welcome. What is this going to be then?
Yes, we decided to make it like that, to plan it like that, in order to give an opportunity to all. Because we shall not specialize saying that for foods only, come and attend. No. Remember, we are trying to create jobs. We are putting a platform to create jobs, to skill our people, to skill our youth, to add value to our products. So we are giving opportunities to each and everyone who is ready to stand and say, I'm tired of being underemployed. I want to start something of my own. How can I start? Where can I start from? Even on the zero where you are, it's a starting point. That's why we are welcoming each and everyone who is interested to work.
Okay.
Yes.
Benedict, where do you connect into this idea festival?
Like my colleague has said, I'm connecting idea festival. An idea is the capital, like he has said. So I'm bringing on board this capital that I have, my capital, because as we speak now, I am the number one who has this idea in Uganda here, and like he says, it's the capital. I just need to have an additional value to what I have.
So viewer, those are the pots. That's how they look like.
Yes, that's how the pots look like. You see, those pots, that's how we grill it. Like you see, right now we are grilling undiscovered. It is grilling. There is no smoke, like you see it. The meat is getting ready. In a matter of 2 hours, we get ready meat, already finished to be grilled. And that's how it looks like inside the pot. In the pot, there is we get energy. We get energy from the sigiri. you see inside the pot that's grilling the meat. There is no pollution, there is no smoke in that. That pot can grill 10 kilos per 2 hours using one sigiri, using one charcoal stove full of sigiri. So you can see how you can be saving. Because if you go to grill, like if you have to use firewood, you'd need like a bunch to get meat ready. In that terms, here you're burning a lot of firewood, getting ready 10 kilos of meat, yet here you just need just one sigiri to get ready that meat. So that's one idea that I want to sell, to expand. You'd see that pot, you can even put it just next to you here. If it is, say, a working place, a restaurant, or a bar, because mostly summits are done in bars. Say, let's talk about pork. Pork is considered to be a taboo and irritates some of our people. But now here, in that, when you're grilling in that pot, when you put pork inside, you won't get the smell of pork. You won't get the what? Pollution. So here you are inconveniencing everybody. And I don't need big space to produce my meat that I'm doing. Just small space. Just on the veranda, those they call kafundas. You just put that pot on the veranda and then you produce your meat. It will be get ready within few times. You don't need a lot of workers to work on that. Just one person can operate that in a day. So here, you are coming down, you need small capital to start that. You don't need to put up big structures. You don't need to put up a big kitchen for smoke. No.
Well, that is very interesting.
Yes.
And saving but also conserving our environment. Now, you're targeting people who are having ideas, who are come up with some innovation. But one of the things I've noticed is Ugandans, we are very good at attending music festivals. We are very good at attending things of entertainment. When it comes to serious issues, most of the youth, you may hardly see them there. Unless you've had some element. That's why when you go to the farmers' trade show, music is everywhere. You see people dancing, shaking and all that. When you come to UMA, the Uganda manufacturers, that is a trade fair. Music is everywhere. When you go even to some of our faith, now they have ensured they have that music. So the audience, I want to believe, is the youth that you're targeting.
Yes.
So when we return after this break, we want to know what measures have you put in place to ensure that we capture this group of people, that actually they don't just come for formality. There's an idea festival, let's go. But they come and also pick these ideas so that the people who come to exhibit find value for money, find value for time. Let's return shortly.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
The Tales of Kasozi, brought to you by Uganda Communications Commission.
Hello?
Hello?
This is Kasozi. How can I help you?
Hey, Kasozi, my brother. Long time. We last met when we were at campus. It's been a while, but you are the person I'm looking for.
Campus? Really?
Hey, you don't remember me?
Okay, so how can I help you?
I'm stuck in Gulu making millions and I need to urgently send money to my sick mother. But I can't find any mobile money agent near me. I've sent the money to your phone, as you can see the message. It might take a few minutes to come through, but I urgently need you to send the money to my mother. Let me send you her number and you send it to her chap chap.
My friend, I'm afraid your mom is going to die.
What?
Because I don't know you, I never went to campus, and I'm also in Gulu. So can we meet at CPS, we talk about it? Stay tuned for what Kasozi does next.
Tofera. Refrain from unnecessary engagement with strangers over the phone. This message is powered by the Uganda Communications Commission.
The Ministry of Health informs the public that there are confirmed cases of Ebola in Uganda. We, however, urge the public not to panic as the situation is being managed. The Ministry of Health further reminds the public to be on the lookout for any persons who may show signs and symptoms of Ebola. These include high body temperature, abdominal pains, diarrhea, vomiting, bleeding from the body openings such as the nose, eyes, and mouth. Please inform the nearest health worker immediately if you see anyone with these signs and symptoms. To prevent Ebola from spreading further, please take the following preventive measures: regular washing of hands with water and soap, avoid handshaking and hugging, avoiding any contact with any suspected Ebola patients. Any person who dies suddenly should not be buried but reported to the nearest health worker or LC1 immediately. For further information, please call the Ministry of Health toll-free number on 0800-100-066 or send a free SMS to your report on 8500. This message is from the Ministry of Health with support from UNICEF and World Health Organization.
It's better to foster respect instead of fear and pain.
Cause a good school equals a better life.
Raising voices.
One-on-one with Michael Jordan Lukomwa.
A weekly face-to-face conversation focusing on accountability, inspiration, information, and sensitization of the public from the various sources such as inspirational profiles.
Having a disability is not inability.
Professional guidance.
There is no special antiretroviral therapy that is given specifically for discordant couples.
And of course, politics.
Don't you see anywhere that you would give a credit in the fight against COVID?
My role as the owner of the country is not to, be preoccupied by giving credit to my servant.
We have said that if we are to talk to General Museveni, there must be certain conditions in place.
Is it true that you paid 5 million shillings to MPs that voted for Anita Mong and Tayebo?
That is laughable. Why would we pay when we have nominated them as SEC?
Every party has been represented in Uganda's parliament for 10 years. We only
by one MP. You yourself
and my daughter, Susan.
Every Friday 9 p.m. it's One-on-One with Michael Jordan Lukomwa on UBC TV, inspiring Uganda.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala. This is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
Good morning, Uganda Extra on UBC TV. Thank you so much for being with us. And we are still looking at the Idea Festival that is going to kick off from actually the 24th to the 30th of this very month. That is at Kajansi Grounds, Uganda Clays, where we expect a number of innovators, a number of both ideas to converge or together, share experience, but also for you, the general public, to come and take a look at what is being done, what the innovators have come up with, purchase some, but also see how best you can work with them to better improve their innovations. And with me in studios, just in case you've just joined us, I have Anthony Owesiga, who happens to be the director of Umoja wa Vijana, that is a farming association, and I also have that is Mutebi Bernard Dict, who is the Unique Port Grill Director. With these gentlemen, we are discussing innovation. We are discussing how to help the ordinary Ugandan that has come up with an idea. How do they move from one step to the other? Now, before we went for this break, we are looking at the fact of how do we attract this huge audience. Every time we talk about Uganda, our unemployment rates are very high. The youth are so many not employed. When you have such avenues, you find that they're the least to come.
Yes, it's true. But according to my experience for these years, most especially after COVID-19, things have changed. In fact, youth have adopted, or Ugandans have adopted a culture of learning new things. People are so interested in learning. I have attended many seminars, and you find many youths are attending. Yes, they like music, they like what, but many of them, they like such ideas. I mean, they want to start their things of their own, most especially in this economic shutdown. People want to learn and they are interested. So when we talk about the youth in Uganda, people may be confused that maybe who is the youth? A youth in Uganda, for example, we said from like 18 and above, those are the youth 45, because you will find a person of 45 is still a youth, and you can still put a foundation to build something that can help you in the future. You are a youth. Then when we say youth, we don't mean that 70 and above they should not attend. No, they should attend. But the youth are the leading. They are leading the vision. But all categories of people are being invited. Then also we shall be having what we call the music, dance and drama. So that also you can learn, then you can also hear the music. Then also those ones also who have ideas in movies. If you can write down a movie, you have a good story, you can write down a song, you have lyrics, you can also come. So we have not only fall into one category, but also we have make sure that there is an entertainment side. So we shall be also receiving the entertainment side. If you have the cultural music, the design, arts and crafts, what, to make sure that at least the other side you will be learning, then you will be enjoying. Of course, we shall be hosting some musicians also to entertain, who having the songs that can teach. Not every song that can teach. Yes, we want to dance, we want to enjoy, but you need sometimes to listen to the music and you learn something. Of recently, I saw President Museveni was launching music at the State House. He said that in Uganda, many musicians, they just make noise. So I saw the dance of the traditional dance of the Banyankole when they were dancing, and it was really, really nice, and you enjoy it. So also the music is there. Whatever that you like, whatever that you're interested in, it's there. So I know the youths will attend, and all the categories of people will attend.
Well, I must say it is all inclusive, according to the brain behind this, and anyone can be part of this idea festival that is going to be in Kajansi. But Mutebi, if you might know, something is baffling my mind, and I'm asking, is it going to be you come and exhibit, you buy space for exhibiting? If I have an idea and I've not put it anywhere, is it going to be I stand and someone asks, gentlemen, you're here, what are you here for? You know, how is this thing going to be?
Yes, this one, like I would say, I'm here with an idea. There are many people out there with ideas that have not gotten platform on which to exhibit. This is an opportunity for people with ideas that are seated there, like I've been sitting there with this idea for so long, and I need a platform to come out. So if you are there viewing, that will be the day for you. You'll be coming to contact us. It's be a walk-in. Come with your idea before, don't come on a D-Day. We are going to give you our contacts. We can arrange, see what you have, and then we program from there. But as you see, like I've said, many people there are seated down with ideas. Bring any kind of ideas. It can be a spark of $1 million idea. Then it, you know, it can spread, because you can't be known when you sit down there with your own idea. No. Everybody, most big people, big companies have gotten this time when they had their idea at one time, and then it came up. It had to come up. So please, you'll be contacting us on that.
Okay. Supplement? Okay.
Yes, point of supplement. What we did according to our program, we say that some people who are starting the businesses, the small businesses, they don't have that money to invest in. So we said we have what we call tents that we are using. So if you can be 5 people, you can contribute for 1 tent. You just pay small amount to hire the tent. Then you make sure that 5 people, you are in that tent, you exhibit your products. So if you have big quantities or you have a lot of products, then you can hire your own tent. So we don't limit anyone. According to your level, you are welcome.
You're welcome to come and be part of the Idea Festival, where various innovators, people will be there to exhibit what they have, and this will provide them opportunity that is for market, but also the good thing is that people will appreciate the innovations and ideas and better understand. Now, going to be more specific about this, is it free of charge? People exhibiting, do you have to pay? You know, is it about entrance fee? Please let the public know whatever they need to know as they are planning either to be part of by exhibiting, showing what they have, or to come and see.
Oh yes, we say that we cannot say we are not charging the entrance fee, but we are looking at the category of people we are interested in, then also our exhibitors, and said we shall just put a fair fee that everyone can manage. So we say those who will be coming in to exhibit, they will be just paying 5,000, of which that 5,000 will be supporting for the venue cleanliness, the security. It will be a contribution, because we didn't have the sponsors to say that they have sponsored this idea. We are starting, and we said let's use that small, the cafe they will be paying for the general cleanliness, then also the security. So it will be an entry fee of 5,000 to allow the public to get in.
From the 24th to the 30th seems quite a number of days or so. What events are going to be proceeding one after the other regarding this Idea Festival? Mutebi.
Maybe I'll hand it over to my colleague with a better program.
Yes, when we always carry exhibitions, it's like on the daily basis. The exhibitors are adding. Maybe one may be coming on Thursday, then another one would like to come on Wednesday. He has the agricultural products, then another one have the petroleum products, then another one have the sugarcane juice or cereals or something else to exhibit. So most especially, we always say like it will start on Thursday. So on Thursday, it will be a reporting day for the exhibitors. But others also can continue coming to add on the number until the 5 days. Then also the reason why we make these 5 days is to give out the opportunities. If a person who wants to be an exhibitor, who wants to visit and see and learn, if you will not be able to come on Thursday, you can come on Friday, or you can come on Saturday, you can come on Sunday. So, and because we get visitors, I mean we get people from different districts, except Muvenda and Kansanda of this time when they are in lockdown. But other districts, they will be attending. So it means they will be coming. You know, we are too busy in Uganda nowadays. So a person may say, I want to go this day. I want to go on this day. That's why we put all these days so that we can allow different people to come in.
Okay, now at least people know that time factor has something they have been thinking about, so there are a number of days for you to ensure that you do not miss. But Benedict, when we talk about issues of innovation, you're an innovator, the pot we've just seen, you call grills. What are some of the challenges that you people are facing in this sector? Because when I move around, most in the informal sector, people have a lot of innovations. What are those challenges?
Definitely, the most big challenge is funding. Funding is the most big challenge in this kind of innovation. You have an innovation. you'd like to be moving at a particular speed. When you have an idea, you need it to go very fast. But then you find that you are constrained in one way or the other. In that, when you have an idea, remember, you have to do research on it. And when you have to do research on it means you need funds to buy the products that you're going to use for research. By the time I came up with a fine pot that could grill, I've gone through like 40, 50 pots to get the exact that I would want. But then, you see, if I did not have some funds to do that, I would not have gotten to this level. I would have given up on the first day of innovation when I tried it. Because the first day I did it, the old meat I put there got burnt. But still I had to try till I had to get the proper calculation of how this oven can be looking like in a pot. But if I did not have that money, I would not have gotten this extent. But now where I have reached, I feel I've gotten somewhere that at this point I can be a consultant in that. But still I cannot push further because I'm based here in Kampala. But I would know this thing would benefit people in Jinja, in Imbarara, employment. But if I had opportunity that I could inject in funds that could accommodate me to have a number of staff, like a big company to that, I would just push it in. I know if this idea that I have started, for instance, we have pots here. Each bar would like to have a pot. Each home, somebody will say, I want to have a pot in my home. In that, we are making pots, we are selling to people who don't go to bars. But you have a party, a house party in the home. You put your pot there in the corner. So that means we'll be selling those pots all over Uganda. But now the speed cannot allow me because I don't have the funds to that extent. Yes.
Okay, funding is the biggest challenge, and we know our government has come up with a number of innovations, one the innovation fund, but I hope you have invited people that will speak more to these young people to understand that the avenues are there, but how do they tap into this? Well, time is also much on my side. Anthony, let me have your final remarks.
Yes, I will say, Ugandans, you are most welcome onto this Idea Festival, whereby you'll be tapping in opportunities to start your own, to make your own, to learn, to teach others, to show what you have. This is your real time.
And Benedict, your final remark?
Yes, my final remark, I'm happy to be here. I think I've moved another step to an extent of selling my idea to Uganda. And I call upon people to come for the festival to exactly see the practical bit of it. Because I know people are still confused how. They've shown the pictures, but then when you see it practically, they pick the idea. Come for this festival, we can teach you more, and then you'll become, also you'll get employed, or you can become an employer in one or the other. Thank you, sir.
Okay, well, Anthony says there's something that he can't live without letting the public know. What is that?
Yes, we have to share our contacts with the viewers so that you can look for us as early as possible. If you want to be part of it, then you can call these numbers. The Airtel number is 0701 373 410. I repeat, 0701 373 410.
Do you have a website?
Yeah, this time I don't have. I use an email.
Okay, what's the email?
oyesigaanthony@gmail.com.
Okay, that is more simpler. I want to believe for people to communicate to you very easy, more so if you're active and you respond to them very fast. Thank you, gentlemen, for your time.
Thank you, sir.
I just hope this is a success.
Yes.
That the Idea Festival turns out to be a success.
Yes.
We have as many people as possible, and of course people learn, and also they get those that can improve them or help them improve their dreams. Well, I'll leave you for now. See you tomorrow, same time. God willing, God bless you.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, This